Tonight, a woman on a run with her dog was reportedly shocked by electricity from a nearby pole in the Strip District. Pittsburgh officials are now investigating this incident.
And while the woman and her dog are physically okay tonight, the victim's still shaken up by what happened. Now wants to help keep people safe. Tonight, reporter Jordan Sayopa is asking the O'Connor administration about the investigation into this and hearing from another family who experienced a similar shock in the city.
She joins us live from Smallman Street, where this most recent incident happened. Jordan.
Well, Kristen, Mike, the woman and her dog came into contact with a live electrical current from this pole right here. Now, the city of Pittsburgh is investigating the incident, and they have since deactivated the pole and started making repairs. Now, I spoke with a man a Greenfield man rather, who tells me this incident is bringing up trauma he experienced 2 years ago. Montana Mitchell shared this photo to social media, hoping to spread awareness about a scary experience she had earlier this week. Mitchell says on Tuesday she was running with her dog Denim when he suddenly yelled and lost control of his body as if he was being tased. This happened at Smallman Street and 11th Street near this light pole.
It does seem for some reason the pole itself was live and active.
In the post, Mitchell said she was shocked while trying to take off Denim's collar and get him to safety. Thankfully, they're both okay.
To hear that, a lamp can do that to someone walking by, I guess it kind of scares me a little bit because now looking down the street here, I could see a number of lamps.
Dan Gilman, the chief of staff for Mayor Corey O'Connor, says crews deactivated the light pole on Tuesday. In addition to the investigation of the pole, Gilman says there will be a citywide analysis of every street pole, light, and masthead in Pittsburgh.
The bottom line is it cannot happen, and we need to be proactive in looking at other sites across the city to make sure this does not happen again.
It's sad to see that another person has had to experience the same type of thing that I did.
Robert Robinson Dassel says hearing about this incident brought up memories of a traumatic loss he endured almost 2 years ago to the day. On January 7th, 2024, he says his dog Nikki was electrocuted as they walked across the Murray Avenue Bridge in Squirrel Hill.
The first 2 or 3 weeks, I think every 10 minutes I sat down and cried.
A report from a third-party consulting company found a low voltage inside the electrical enclosure Nikki walked on. It was due to an issue with the conductor. The city at the time said repairs were made and they would implement an inspection schedule to check the streetlight system every 2 years.
I wish that the city would have done what they said they were going to do and start the inspection process.
Robinson Dassel says he hasn't walked on that side of the bridge since he lost Nikki. He and his wife, Kathy, welcomed their dog Tucker home a few weeks into their healing journey. Forever missing Nikki, the couple believes she had a part in bringing Tucker into their lives.
There were just some similarities and some things that just, it just felt like he was just totally the right dog to come home with us.
Now, Gilman said he wasn't sure if the repairs were quite finished yet, but the light is back on here at this light pole. Now, I did talk to Mitchell over the phone. She was not ready to go on camera just yet. Covering Allegheny County and Pittsburgh, I'm Jordan Sayopa, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.